Hello everyone. I will start our session on Proteus. Proteus. Proteus is very important software for designing circuit, to test the circuit, to make the PCB. So Proteus is useful for electrical branch, electronics telecommunication branch, instrumentation branch, even for computer IT. They can test Arduino circuits on Proteus. So Proteus is very useful to test electronic circuits. So we are going to learn this how to use Proteus, and we are going to make one circuit and in Proteus. So we'll start our session Proteus. So Proteus, it is simulation software designed by Lab Center Electronics for electrical and electronic circuit designs. This software is used to draw the schematic, used to draw the PCB layout, and used to test the circuit. So this software is very important to draw the circuit diagram, to test the circuit diagram, and to make the PCB designing. Now in this software there are two softwares, ESIS and ARIS. So ISSI is the software used to draw schematic and simulate the circuit. What is the meaning of simulate? Simulation means without real hardware, test the circuit. So ESIS is software used to draw the circuit diagram and test the circuit diagram, and ARIS is the software used to draw the PCB designing. In this session we are learning ESIS software to draw the circuit diagram and to test the circuit diagram. So we are drawing one circuit diagram of power supply, dual power supply, and we are going to test it whether we are getting proper output or not. So this software is very important for all branches. So we'll start our session. So dual tracking power supply. What is the meaning of dual tracking power supply? So dual tracking power supply gives plus voltage as well as minus voltage. So plus power supply, minus power supply, both are combined in single power supply. Therefore it is known as dual power supply. Power supply is very important for any electrical electronic circuits. So we are going to draw this power supply and we are testing whether you are getting plus 5 volt and minus 5 volt. So first of all I will explain how to make project in Proteus, how to go ahead step by step. So first you have to open the Proteus software. So this is my Proteus 8 software. After Proteus opening this, you have to click on new projects. So click on new projects, you will get this window. Here you can write down the name of your project. You can store the path here, and you have to create new project. Then you have to click on next. So when you click on next, you will get option select create schematic. So you have to select default, create schematic, and you have to select default. After that it is asking, you have to click on next. It will ask whether you want to make PCB layout. So do not create PCB layout. Whether you want to use firmware, we don't want firmware, so select no firmware required. Then you will get summary of your project like this. In that you are only drawing schematic, you are not drawing layout, you are not drawing firmware. So only we are drawing schematic, and then you have to click on finish. When you click on finish, you will get schematic capture window like this. So this is schematic capture window, and this is your editor. This is the place where you are drawing the circuit diagram. You can draw the circuit diagram. Now this is P. P is the very important option, place component. So you have to click on P to pick devices. You will get new window to add components required for your circuit. So when you click on P, you will get this window. There are n number of components, so it's better to use keywords. So if you type keyword, then you will get automatic value of that component. Automatic that component will be available here. So you have to click on P and then you have to type keywords. For example, if you want diode, just type diode, no need to search. Otherwise you have to search in category, after that subcategory, after that manufacturer. So it's better to type here the component name. Automatically you will get the component here. Here you will get component view, and here you will get PCB layout of that component, and then you have to click on OK. So this is the this is used to add components. Now for dual power supply we require transformer 2P 3S means 2 primary 3 secondary terminals. Then you have to use diode, you have to use electrolytic capacitor, we have to use 7805. 78 means positive and 79 means negative. Remember, 78 means positive, 79 means negative, and last two digits are output. So 7805 is used for getting plus 5 volt power supply, and 7905 is used to get minus 5 volt power supply. Then we require resistor, then LED, red LED and green LED. So these are the component list we have to add. These are the component list we have to add. After that, we have to insert this component into circuit diagram. So this is the list of component. We want one transformer, we want 4 diodes as a rectifier, we want 4 electrolytic capacitor, 2 acts as a filter and 2 add output capacitor. We want one 7805 for getting plus 5 volt power supply. We want one 7905 for getting minus 5 volt power supply. We require 2 resistor and we require 2 LEDs. Then we have to arrange the component as per the circuit diagram like this. So I had put the components. So first component is transformer, second is diode, then capacitors, then 7805, 7905, output capacitor, resistor, LED. So these are my components. Now after that we have to draw the circuit diagram as per circuit diagram. So to connect the wires between components, just move the pointer to the terminal of component. You will get one red dot. So whenever you want to draw the wire, just move your cursor to the component terminal, you will get one red dot. Click there. So when you click, then that point is joined. Then move your mouse to other terminal component, and then you will get again one red dot. So when you say get red dot, click there. So automatically wire will be connected. So this is very simple. Just move the pointer to get first point and then move the pointer to get second point. Click there, you will get connected. Now do the wiring as per circuit diagram like this. So I had connected wires like this. Now after connecting, we have to change the parameters. We have to change the parameters value. For example, filter capacitor C1 and C2 are 1000 microfarad, C3, C4 are 10 microfarad, and resistor R1, R2 are 220 ohm. R means ohm. So you have to change the values of resistor, values of this filter capacitor, values of this output capacitor. After changing, you have to observe the output, and for that you have to give input also. So from input power supply parameter, you have to select AC input. You can use 30 volt and 50 hertz frequency. So from generator mode, select sine wave. Sine wave means AC. Select amplitude 30 volt and frequency 50 hertz. So after selecting this parameter, we have to connect DC voltmeter at the output of 7805 and 7905. So complete circuit diagram is like this. So this is my complete circuit diagram, where I had connected power supply, I had connected voltmeter to observe the output voltage. Then click on play button to start the simulation and stop button to stop the simulation. So where are these buttons are? So these buttons are at the bottom left corner. This is play and this is stop. So this is play, this is stop. Then check the output voltage, whether you are getting plus 5 volt and minus 5 volt. So on multimeter you are getting plus 5 volt, and on this multimeter you are getting minus 5 volt. So you are getting this power supply. Now we will do this activity in real. So we will do this practical activity in real, and for that we require Proteus software. Proteus software is paid software. So you have to download either student version from internet, so that you can use it free version. So we'll start our Proteus session. So for Proteus we require Proteus software. So this is my Proteus install software. So I will open this Proteus software. In that, your first activity is click on new project. So I will click on new project. So initializing the project wizard. it will open the project wizard. In that project wizard we have to write down all the required credentials like file name, folder, etc. So initializing the project wizard. This is Proteus 8 crack version, so this wizard will open. Here you can write down your file name. So I will write down here internship dual power supply. Then I will click on next. So when I click on next, it will ask whether you want to create the schematic or not. So select create schematic. You will select default and then you have to click on next. After that, create PCB layout from the selected template. So you have to create PCB layout. We are not going to create PCB layout, so do not create. Then no firmware is required. We are not using microcontroller in this, so no firmware is required. And then you have to click on next. So my summary is just draw the schematic diagram and then you have to click finish. So my editor will open where you can draw the circuit diagram. So here you can draw the circuit diagram. Before starting of power supply, we will see simple basic electrical circuit. So we will add simple circuit, switch, battery, resistor, LED. So I will click on P. So I want battery, so I will click on battery, BATTERY, battery. So this is multi-cell battery, DC battery source, cell. So you can take any battery, so I will take multi-cell battery. So when you double click, automatically this component will add here. After battery I want switch, so I will select switch. So this is my switch, this is my switch. So I will click OK. So that switch will be added here. Then I require resistor, so this is my resistor, generic resistor. Then I require LED. So this is the symbol of LED, but I want animation, so I will select LED animated. So there are color blue, green, red, yellow, so I will select red. So these are my all four components, basic components required for basic simple circuit. So first circuit is component is battery. Now I am explaining how to add this component into drawing sheet. So first, when you select any component, the symbol will appear at upper part. So this is the symbol, so battery. When you click on this sheet, this symbol will vanish from this point and it will appear at this sheet like this. Now it is not placed anywhere. So when you click, it will place at one place like this. So my battery is placed. Then I want switch. So this is my switch. So when you click, symbol will appear here. When you click on sheet, that symbol will appear here. When you click, it will placed. Then register, again it will placed. And then LED. LED. Now I will zoom. This is zoom selected area. I will zoom this area. So only battery, switch, resistor and LED is there. Now I want to connect this. So for that, just move the mouse to the component, you will get red dot. So I am getting red dot. Just click there. So when you click, that point is selected. Now move your mouse to other component and just click. So when you click, that point is selected. So wire is connected. Similarly, this wire is connected. Similarly, this wire is connected. Then you have to connect this wire like this. Now my wire is connected. I have to save this. Now most important point in Proteus, without ground your circuit will not work. Without ground your circuit will not work. So I have to put ground here. So this is my point to put ground. From here you can take ground. So this is ground and I have to connect ground here. Now connect this ground. So when you connect ground, then and then only this circuit will operate. So we will operate this circuit. For that, this is play button and this is stop button. So I will click on play. So I will click on play. Move the mouse towards this switch. Right now switch is open. The value of this resistor is 10K and LED status is off. I will click on this switch. So when you click on the switch, switch is closed. My circuit is complete, but LED is not on. Why? Because in the series of this circuit, resistance value is too high. too high. So value of this resistor is too high, therefore current is too low. Current itna kam hai, current is very low that LED will not glow. So what we have to do to operate this circuit? So we have to design the proper value of this resistor. How to design the proper value of this resistor? So this voltage minus voltage across LED. The voltage across LED is 1.5 volt. So we have to subtract 1.5 volt from this 9 volt. So 9 minus 1.5 volt, that voltage will drop across this resistor. So that voltage divided by this resistance is your current. So by using that calculation you have to do. So minimum value of this resistor is 220 ohm. So what I will do, I will click on the value of this resistor and I will select 220R. 220R. So my value, now my value is low. Now I will check the circuit. I will just click on play. Now see, I will click on this switch. When switch turns on, automatically LED should glow. See, LED turns on. The circuit is same, but we had changed the value of component. The circuit is same, but we had changed the value of component. In this, we are not using physical components. All components are virtual. So this is simulation. Without real battery, without real resistor, without real switch and without real LED, we are testing our circuit. So this is known as simulation of circuit. So this is my simple circuit to operate the switch. Now we will see power supply, dual power supply. So for that we will add our first component. So first I will stop this. I will delete all these components. I will select this and I will delete all these components. So this is our demo. Now we'll start our session. So we want power supply, and for that your first component is transformer. Your first component is transformer. So we want 2PS 3S transformer. So this is my transformer. Just double click, it will add here. Then we want diode. So this is generic diode. After that we want capacitor. So capacitor, this is non-electrolytic capacitor, but we want electrolytic capacitor. So just click on categories, capacitors. Then in subcategory select electrolytic capacitor, generic. So in generic there is electrolytic capacitor. So add this component. So generic capacitor is added. Then we want 7805. 7805 is used for getting plus 5 volt power supply. Then we want 7905. 7905 is used to getting minus 5 volt. Then again we want resistor and LED. Already resistor and LED is taken. So all components are taken. Now we will place component in the sheet. So first component is transformer. So this is my transformer. Second component is diode. So this is my diode. I want vertical direction. So right click here and select according to your requirement. So this is my diode. Now you can right click here and use copy to clipboard and paste from clipboard. So these are two diodes. Again you can select these two, right click, copy to clipboard and paste from clipboard. So we want 4 diodes, so these are my 4 diodes. After diode we want filter capacitor. So click on capacitor, this is my capacitor. I want negative side at downward, so I will rotate like this. So this side is negative, this side is positive. So I want 2 capacitors, filter capacitor. So just copy to clipboard and paste from clipboard. Now I want 7805 regulator. So this is my 7805 regulator. I want 7905 regulator. This is my 7905 regulator. Now observe this. In 79 pin number 2 is input, 3 is output and ground is at downside. But I want this ground at upper side. So just right click and select Y mirror. So in Y mirror my input is at left side, output is at right side, and this is my ground. After that again I want capacitor. So I will copy this component, copy to clipboard and I will paste it here. Then I want resistor. So resistor is there. So this is my register. After register I want red LED. So red LED. Again register. So I will copy this register and I will paste it here. Again I want green LED. Now green LED is not taken, so I will select P, then LED, and then I will select animated, and in that I will select green LED. So I will take that green LED here. So all components I had taken. Now our main part is to connect the wires. So just move the pointer at component, you will get red dot. Select that dot. Then move the pointer to second component, you will get red dot. Click here. So like this, first point, second point. So you can connect according to your circuit diagram. So I am doing this. As per my circuit diagram, I am connecting the components. Now if you get this dot, then wire is connected. If you are not getting dot, then wire is not connected. For example, I am connecting here, so wire is connected. I am connecting here, wire is connected. If you observe these 2 points, this is here you are getting dot, here you are not getting dot. So not getting dot means not connected, getting dot means connected. Now this is ground, I have to connect it here. Now most important point, you have to provide ground. So from this point you will select ground. I will put ground, one ground here and one ground here. So this is my ground. This is my ground to this point. So I had connected my wires as per my requirement. Now I have to provide power supply. So for that you have to click on generator mode, select sine wave, and you have to click it here. So I am selecting this AC supply. Now again I have to connect voltmeter. So click on this oscilloscope component, you can select DC voltmeter. So this is DC voltmeter for 7805 and this is DC voltmeter for this. Then again you have to put second voltmeter, but it should be connected like this. So all connections are as per diagram. Now we have to give the values. So first I will click on AC supply and I will select AC. Amplitude is 30 volt, frequency is 50 hertz, and I will display it here. So here height properties I will remove, so it will display all parameters here. Then I have to select this value 1000 microfarad. I have to select this value. Just double click on value, you can change the value. If you click on component name, you can change the component name. Then this is 10 microfarad. This is 10 microfarad. Then value of this resistor should be 220 ohm. So all parameters are written, everything is done. Now we have to test our circuit, and for that we have to provide power supply. So I will turn on the simulation. So this is my simulation. So my simulation is on. Now see, I am getting plus 5 volt, minus 5 volt, and all LEDs are on. If you see the output, I am getting plus 5 volt, I am getting minus 5 volt. All LEDs are on. If I stop simulation, I'm getting 0 volt. If I start simulation, I'm getting 5 volt. So this is the simulation of my power supply without real hardware. Without real hardware, we had tested our power supply circuit. So once it is tested, then you can purchase the component. So this is very useful to draw any electrical circuit, any Arduino circuit, any microcontroller circuit in Protis software. Even in this software, you can add CRO also. If you want to observe the waveform, you can take oscilloscope. So this is my oscilloscope. So you can connect input to this. So if you want to observe the waveform, you can connect oscilloscope and you can click on play. So when you click on play, you will get this waveform. So this is my waveform. So I can change the voltage. I can change the times per division. I can move the waveform like this. So this is my AC input. Suppose I want observe DC output. So I can connect second input to my DC and then play. So this blue is DC line and this is my AC line. So DC, AC, you can observe the output. Now due to filter, you are getting pure DC and this is my AC input. So you can use CRO, you can use voltmeter, any component in this Protis software. So Protis software is very useful for electrical, electronics telecommunication, instrumentation, as well as computer IT. So this is the Protis simulation software. Thank you for watching this. So in next session, we are going to make PCB layout of this circuit diagram. So thank you for this session. So this is